whatever you're going to be, son, be the best. Now that was okay. That she wouldn't stop there. That's what most you poor, uneducated folks, you never shut up after you say what God wants you to say. You get into that ignorance. I don't care if you're nothing but washing toilets. Be the best toilet washer in the world. I said, man, let's get out of here. Why would I want to be the best toilet washer in the world? What's your name, sister? Willie. I love you, Willie, and you the best toilet washer in the world. But you can't make biscuits for me, because you got to put your hands, you know what I mean? I'm coming to see you. You better have rubber gloves or something. And she walking out, and she's getting a medal. She was invited to the White House as the best toilet washer in the world. She went to Europe. They said, nobody washed toilets like Willie. So my mama never did make sense to me. Sometimes she was so dumb, I used to think maybe she wasn't my mother. But I'd ask her stuff and she'd just get ignorant. I had no problem with Christmas, Easter. Easter represents the crucifixion and the resurrection of Christ. Jesus Christ was killed at Calvary, and I was a grown man before I realized Calvary is a Latin word which means skull. I thought it was a city he was killed in Calvary. Skull. December the 25th, the shepherds was tending the sheep. I was a grown man before I realized shepherds don't tend sheep in December. But the code is scratch December, huh? And now you got what? If you take December away, you got what? Come on, y'all.
Winter solstice.
No. See, y'all getting over here now. Jesus Christ was killed, was born December the 25th, right?
Oh.
So if you take December away, what's the next thing? And 2 and 5 is what?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. That's the skull. Huh? Strangers in the night. Y'all heard that song? Anybody know the words to it? Anybody? Some. Who? It's about 2 people sitting in a bar, right? They don't know each other. Huh? Anybody know the words at all?
I don't know.
They glancing at one another. What are my chances? I'm so in love with you, and at the end they're in bed together. If you look when that song was written, women in America wasn't permitted to go to bars. It's 2 men. That's a gay song. There's nothing wrong with that if you know it, but if you don't understand the code. Huh? They just took a laser at MIT 3 years ago and shot Mona Lisa's picture and found it was a man. Da Vinci. He was a drag queen. That's him. That's why he got that old smart grin. But if Nat King Cole knew that, he would have been singing. Mona Lisa. Look at that old strange grin that. And look how you see. But how many of y'all old enough to remember little Willie John, little ignorant brother that died in a fight into jail but then that nigga was saying, if I don't love you, baby, which ain't groceries, ain't on the street, and Mona Lisa was a man. That nigga had no laser. White folk didn't find out till the Massachusetts Institute of Technology took a laser and said, that's a man. Little Willie John knew that. Just his spirit. Look at that picture, Mona Lisa. See, but back then, like Nat King Cole and white folks, they didn't play many black records of black men on white radio stations. But the ones they played, they weren't permitted to sing songs that suggested love. That's why if you get them old Nat songs, it was about Mona Lisa, Nature Boy, and Pennies from Heaven, and the Mills brother was singing all them old crazy stuff they did. None of them was about love. That's the rigidness that was there. Thanks to a handful of black folks and decent white folks, never in the history of this planet have anybody made the progress that we black folks have made in a 30-year period. Now niggas is debating, should we be called Afro? Yeah, you're damn right you should be called Afro-American, because we didn't like Africans. Some of you don't like them now.
That's true.
I still can't pronounce them niggas' names. Any nicknames, speaking really cool words, JB, you know, I go over there all the time. They asked me to leave. When you coming home? I explained to them. I said, when you go to America, listen to the radio, listen to white stations, and listen to white folks say why they like America. And never mention God or liberty or freedom. Say, where else can you live like this? You can live like this anywhere that's stupid enough to function on 85% credit. America, from 85% of most stuff y'all got on credit. And I tell them black leaders, when you're coming home, if y'all had 85% credit, the kid would have been back. And some of you black people are so stupid. Y'all work in a white racist system and have good credit. I'm so tired of seeing black people with good credit, but no cash.
That's true.
I want to find some black folk with bad credit but a pocket full of money. I got the worst credit in the world. Couldn't care less. Why would I be legitimate in an illegitimate system? I call TRW and give them bad stuff on me. Let me tell you, I was hitting on a girl one day, like say me and you hit, right? And find out you need 2 refrigerators, right? And so I said, yeah, baby, let's go down and get them. Because I know my credit ain't going through. I'm bold, we had a good evening together, you know, and I take it there. And my credit went through. I couldn't believe they bring in the refrigerator. I said, baby, don't you need 3 refrigerators? Yeah. So I went and called them, so you better check that credit again. And the next time it didn't go through, so you ain't getting nothing. I love bad credit. Y'all listen to the news, especially in black states. Y'all hear them advertising for people with bad credit. They don't advertise for you people with good credit. Hey there, couldn't get a car today? Huh? Can't get a cell phone? Hey, call Slick Willie and give you a free number. Call this 800 number. We have you rolling by noon. And you good credit people, your car in the shop broke down. You can't get a loan, and bad credit driving on by. And now these white folks gone crazy. You buy all the furniture you want, don't have to pay the 2002. Oh, I got 12 big U-Hauls. Oh, I buy stuff for niggas I didn't even like. Just give me now. You know that's laundering that drug money. Huh? I mean, you can go and buy all the stuff you want and don't make the first payment to 2001. I don't mean now when it's close to 2001. At the first of this year, they were saying that. Oh, I eat up all of that. I got stuff I owe ugly couches I didn't like. I gave them niggas I didn't like. You're crazy. Don't I didn't get it. A white racist system. Why y'all want to be legitimate in a white racist system? When they say a redneck white boy that dropped out of high school is 85% more apt to get a mortgage than a black person with a doctor's degree. And y'all just want to be legitimate. I had black folks say, you paid cash for that car? Oh no, you have to build up credit. You don't need to build up not long as you got a pocket full of money or a purse full of money. Say you anything you want. And the interest will get you buy a $30,000 house in 30 years to pay, and you can pay damn near $1 million plus for that old raggedy, termite-ridden house. And then once you get that, then they can hold it on you. Hold it on you, yes. And revenue say, well, when are you going to pay us? I'll go off. Pay what? Who's us? United States government, that's me. Oh, you just go off. Y'all be trying to make sense with a crazy. Just be crazy. You ever see them contracts y'all sign when y'all get stuff in Sears Roebuck, that little bitty print, that little bitty small print? That's how I make the checks out, with little bitty small print, so they can read it. If the same little print they send me, that's how I make my print. And most of the time, 99% of the time, them ain't humans you talking to. Them is computers. That's why that little card tell you how much, got them little holes in it, that's a computer card. I told my old lady, don't be scared of death, just punch 3 more holes in that card and send it. First time she did it, I don't know what she punched, but it sent us back a refund. And an apology, we're sorry. Y'all crazy. And now, about 68% of those people that call you about credit collection, those are jail inmates. How many of y'all know that? How many of y'all know that? Let me see your hand.
It sounds like
They're jail inmates. Yeah, I got a triple murderer calling me, want to know why I'm late on my new apartments. I say, you come get the money, pump. Now, yeah, you got 12 times life. You come get the money. That's the biggest problem I had with my wife when I heard that man. She could not handle debt. When we gonna pay Sears and Roebuck? You act like we got some money. We don't have no money. And when I get some money, Sears and Roebuck is not gonna be my first priority. Sears knew I wasn't gonna pay for that stuff when I got it. See, the feeling is, how you know that? Because the back of the application is who's gonna pay for that? I said, your mama. There's nothing in my life, see, I got to be loyal to Sears. Sears don't mean nothing to me. And then some of y'all get the stuff and be upset. Because they call you, they got a right to call you, you got their stuff. But the main thing is you're not going to pay them and you're not going to send it back. You should be happy. Happy. You should pick up that phone. Yes, this is me. Yeah, what do you want? What stuff? Oh, I just finished dusting off that couch. You ain't getting nothing. But they just act like they're talking to a fool. Well, I know you're not going to pay it. You just cut up the card and send it back. You must think I'm in a coma. I ain't cut nothing out. Well, your card's been suspended, but every now and then y'all's computers go down. And when that happens, Christmas comes early. Give up that card. See, they mess these black folks. Y'all don't even think right no more. I'm scared, Pop, niggas will steal your car. All you got to do is just put a sign in the car. This car is used for AIDS research, and niggas can't even read or read. I jump out you in the middle of the night and gonna rape you, huh? Just pull your drawers down and smile and say, I ain't had nothing like this since I found out I had AIDS. Please tell me it didn't go, it didn't miss. Oh, and then go call the police on you. You the criminal. What are you doing walking around here knowing you got AIDS? And then you get home and find out he got your drawer. Ah! Fear is a mess. Fear and God don't occupy the same space. Could you just put it on the left side? I just had a shot on that right side. I got claps. I was supposed to leave out tonight. I'm staying tomorrow because I want to go to Ford and Firestone and ask them these prophylaxis I got, the ones that Firestone made. When I hit that left rim shot, will they flip out on me? I woke up and that old lady fell out the bed. And then when they catch them, they play games. Ford and Firestone have been settling those cases out of court since 1992. Now, I'm not stupid enough to believe I know that. The Senate and Congress who invest don't know that. They don't care. They don't care. And so you just use your God-given conscience. Stop being so evil and nasty. You ain't gonna be nasty to no white cop. Oh, you nasty, evil-looking niggas around here. Y'all even go out to Lord and Tail and burn them down to the ground. So why y'all looking all evil? It's pulling that game on y'all and said, the night before Halloween. Now, what is the night before Halloween? No. Halloween is Devil's Night. All over the world. The next day is November the 1st. That's All Saints Day. America don't celebrate that except the Catholics. No?
That's true.
One day is the devil's. Now, y'all better listen. If God tell you what he told Moses, go and tell Pharaoh to do what? Let. And then the next thing he said, God hardened Pharaoh's heart, right? I'd have to have a conversation. Wait a minute, God. If you tell me to go collect this money, and then you mess up her head so she don't think she owe me nothing, that's a hell of a trick you put me in, God. So you pay me the money. I mean, y'all better listen. How can Pharaoh let somebody go when it said God hardened Pharaoh's heart? Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of what? God's trying to tell y'all some of the stuff they can't change. That death, other than the universe, is a shadow. If you react to the shadow, you dead. You drive a car?
Yes.
Or you driving down the street, it's a nice, bright, sunny day. You're on the highway, right? Here's a truck coming your way, right? This way. The sun casts the shadow of that truck over your lane, right?
Right.
Now, yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. If you react to that shadow, you dead. Drive through it. Huh? He prepared a fabulous banquet for me in where? Wait a minute now. God, that's an awful thing to do. Out of all the places you could plan a banquet. You know I know Mary around the corner. Why didn't you fix the table at her house? She loved me. Why you put it in the presence of my huh? Because I give you enemies to help you grow. To raise you to another level. To see if you will hate them. You have how many children?
3.
So if I love 2 of your children, hated the 3rd one, I violate you as a mother, right?
That's true. Yes.
You know that, right? Well, you also know the same God that made the dope pusher made the drug addict, huh? So you can't be mad at the drug addict because one of your children is hooked because you violate God.
That's true.
Huh? You can't be mad at the way your hair look. White folk be laughing at niggas' nose. I didn't have nothing to do with this. White folk, God did that. Take the complaint to God. Tell me about stuff I can do.
All right.
Huh? I did this nose I got, this lip I got. Niggas didn't make that. I don't know no niggas in the business making lips. Hey man, how you making? I make lips. What you do for a living? I make wide nose. And then niggas shame with nappy hair. If white folks found out that nappy hair cured cancer, all you niggas be using kink quick. Be walking around with locks on your cap. In every white neighborhood, try to have some black folks living next to it that's cancer cure. And you just see, can you imagine nappy hair cure cancer? You just do that, just put it in the envelope. I said, what are you doing? I said, it's my trip to Europe. But you have to understand universal law. I'm an equator baby. Equator baby. That's what God meant for me to be, around the equator. So I have to have hair like this so that sun don't scorch my brains. My lip. Where I'm supposed to be, 98% of my food is not just fruit, but juicy, fruit. Huh? So God knows I'm supposed to eat juicy fruit. So that's why nigga, white folk can't make that noise. White folk cannot make that noise. Niggas make that noise. They go to Oxford University trying to get a doctor's degree and can't do it. White folk don't know nothing about no sopping. And when you really get down, niggas lick a plate. That's why you gotta be careful. It's just, I forgot, did I wash this plate up? See, when the black folks had the spirit, see, the answer to all the disease in the animals you eat, the cure is in the bone marrow. In your bone marrow, that's what you. And so back then, the meat that black folks ate, they ate the bone marrow. That's why they wouldn't eat nothing but T-bone. Don't bring me no New York cut. Bring me nothing with no bone in it. You can get chicken now, like chicken didn't have no bones. And they were so nice when they eat at your house, they make, cause niggas gotta make some serious noise. So they would ask for a doggy bag. A doggy bag ain't for no biscuits. They said, girl, would you give me some of that sweet potato to take with me and a doggy bag for these bones? When they got home, that's why y'all dog is sick. The dog would eat the bones and get the bone marrow. Y'all got them rubber bones. Now that dog ain't doing nothing but just exercise their jaws. They understood that. But this was there. White boy don't have that lip. White boy don't have that lip. You ever go to a seafood restaurant, they put a bib around that white boy because he ain't got nothing to catch him. Go to where white men take their clothes, they ties, first thing they bring got all that stuff on. That's what your lip is for, because you're supposed to be around juicy fruit.